All right, so I guess to begin then, so right before we started, I actually sort of as a first step, I looked at rake routes and just to get a sense of what the path is. So maybe I'm crazy, but it looks like there isn't even a path implemented for this admin categories new. There's just a let's see here. Yeah, admin categories. There's just a there's admin categories, but there isn't a new category.
All right. I mean, let me let me actually run that on here too. Is it just rake roots? You didn't need like a bundle. Did you do bundle exec rake roots or?
I just did rake roots.
Okay.
Cucumber.
All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my window to the right size. All right. So I think one of the early things it suggested is that we check the RSpec and Cucumber tests. Just like run them all first before we do anything. So
Right, right.
I think I might do that first.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll do the same.
Are you planning on doing like bundle exec for everything here, or only if you feel like you actually need to?
Oh, I guess I might.
Because I know this depends on certain different versions of certain utilities. So
Well, yeah, I don't think the results would be if it works with just plain cucumber, then I assume it's showing the accurate results.
I agree. So I'll just I'm following along with you at this point.
Doesn't like it. Okay, well, it's bundle exec then. Okay, so all those are passing.
Okay, and I'll take a look at. I'll do a bundle exec rake RSpec, I guess.
Or it's just spec, I think.
Oh, right. Because RSpec is rake spec, right?
RSpec's the name of the program, I think, that it does the unit testing.
Okay, so spec is just the command that runs RSpec.
Yeah, for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, the names are pretty nonsensical, I find, in a lot of these things.
Whoa, I got a wall of text here. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I did too,
It
but I think it's
doesn't
still
look like
running.
an error. It's just letting you know
Yeah,
what it's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does that with our other, has done that with other tests. So it just, since our previous tests are a lot fewer than these ones.
Right. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
It's probably a way to just run a limited number of the tests.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be feasible.
Honestly, I hadn't looked too hard into how many tests there actually were, but
Oh yeah,
we'll
I knew
find
there
out
were,
shortly.
yeah.
I feel like we're watching hamsters race right now. Yours and mine.
Okay. Yeah, so I wonder, so the RSpec, I want to see if there's a way to just run a single, or, well, I guess we're supposed to run all of them because we want to be sure that we don't.
I think at least at first we want to make sure everything is just peachy in terms of the testing framework, so that we don't back ourselves into a corner. It's like, oh wait, this wasn't actually working in the first place. Oh dear.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are actually supposed to.
Hold on a second. There's some, like, do you see, if you switch to my screen, do you see the thing that just
Yeah. Not
there we go. I see it now on yours.
No validators installed, so that's okay, I guess.
Oh, well, mine just finished. Let's see.
Oh, good.
A lot of.
Wait, it didn't give you any results?
It just told me everything is pending.
That shouldn't be.
Well, let's see. Is everything? Well, let's check.
Oh no! It said yeah. It says just only 9 of them are pending. There's 122, like, thousands of examples. So
Okay. It doesn't give you an explicit number of passed, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that. So that's not good, because it has to. How are we going? I don't know how we're going to.
Let's see. Let's see this. Let's take a look at the spec folder. I guess.
Sure. But we need actual results from our tests if we're going to be able to debug this. Spec.
I mean, I don't see any pendings. Taking a quick look through some of these, so that doesn't seem to be the issue.
Well, that's that's for controllers. Wait, I saw a green thing. What was that? That was Cucumber, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's my screen too. Anyway, so. So why doesn't it? There must be some option. I thought that the bundle exec rake spec was precisely what we used for the previous assignments to actually give us results. Maybe there's something in, like, the configuration file or something like that. I completely forget what that was.
Is spec distinct from spec? Like I know that what you told me. I'm just trying to think because I thought there might have been something different, but I can't quite
You mean like just run plain just RSpec here or something?
possibly.
Like it's doing something, but I know that the just plain spec was what I've always run
Right.
in the other previous programs. But I do seem to remember that there were some options that you could modify. Oh, that looks more normal. Just using just RSpec.
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't look very good. Oh well. Let's see. So maybe it was under spec helper or something like that. No, it seems to be doing the same thing again.
That's kind of weird. That happens the exact same way to both of us.
Well, that's probably just how it's set up. They just decided not to tell us how to get the tests to appear, or maybe they assumed that the book had been updated or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say any. So it doesn't say anything about how to configure the
Let's see.
RSpec.
Simple Cov Rails. Isn't there like a spec helper Rails helper that was broken if we didn't fix it before?
Oh,
Like
you mean that when
.rspec in .rspec?
in .rspec? Oh, well, let's see.
I gotta
Where's-
flip up hidden files.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's hidden file. Okay.
Or
Why doesn't it show them by
I don't
default?
think I see one right.
I don't see the option to show hidden files.
Might be in workspace. Let's see.
Yeah, so that didn't help at all. Files. Ah, maybe here. Yeah, show. Oh yeah, so it is showing hidden files in mine here. So .rspec. I don't see a .rspec file in any place where I would expect it to be. Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's see. I'm reasonably sure that has something to do with it, but I forget what.
Yeah, but where is that file though? I'm not seeing it anywhere. There doesn't seem to be such a file here.
Right.
And there is spec helper, but none of these.
Looks like there at least used to be one. I'm looking in my old projects.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's spec helper, which is kind of the same.
Yeah. Maybe it's not .rspec after all.
FD-FD.
Oh, here it
Well,
is. Like -- require Rails _
let's
helper.
see. So there's no documentation for RSpec. Because I thought it might have to do something with that FD option or something like that, but I'm not really sure.
There is an RSpec here, and there's -- require Rails _ helper, and I thought that there was supposed to be that line in more than one place, but if I just slip a .rspec file into this with that information,
it's worth trying.
Yeah.
It's quite surprising that the tests don't run using. Well, actually, it's not surprising, but it's inconvenient. Let's see. That's worthless.
Try that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the -- format. Oh, RSpec. Okay, RSpec spec -- Oh yeah, that's a file. Okay, RSpec spec -- format. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, checking about in the BDD TDD cycle homework. It looks like there's a require Rails helper statement in each of the _spec.rb files in addition to the .rspec file.
Well, where are the underscore? So their underscore. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, the spec files.
But that shouldn't be the issue. I mean,
yeah.
I think it's this because I'm pretty sure you see this documentation here. That's the default. That is the default output, and that's what we were seeing. So we do need to add this format.
So actually, it says when the dots are all passing, so it's actually mostly passing, and
Well,
the rest
yeah, but we can't really see anything. So it's not going to be really helpful if we don't have some kind of information.
Okay, let me right now the require Rails helper is breaking the.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily what
I can take it back
I
out.
want to use dash dash format option. Tell the RSpec to format the output RSpec. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. I'll specify the output option. Okay. Oh, okay, good. I think I got it to work.
I see that. That looks more familiar there. Did you? Well, what did you change?
I just put the dash FD option in. Yes,
Into.
I think basically whatever was in the .rspec file are just options that are automatically passed when you call RSpec. So
I see.
if we copy those, basically we'll be able to.
Okay, so like just the FD part, for example.
Yeah, and that gives us this. I'm wondering if we can also get that nice highlighting as well.
I think that's color, right?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see.
Nice. So that's something new that we know now. And I bet that we can also do, if we want to just limit it to a single folder, we can probably do something like spec/controllers or something, just RSpec spec/controllers or something like that. Just specify the directory.
So once you were able to put those two things into .rspec, you just did bundle exec rake spec, and then it.
Yeah. Oh, would you mind just showing me the .rspec? Because I actually don't have a .rspec. I just put it into the command line.
Okay. Well, here, that's what I put in. Just dash color return dash FD. That's what the other files had.
So I bet that what I can do is just do a RSpec FDC. And oh no, I guess it doesn't like that. Okay, never mind. FD color. Okay, great. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
So you want the color, you could. Great. So now we're back to where we ought to be. Right. And one more thing I want to try is doing the RSpec, specify the folder. So maybe if I just did spec, let's see, RSpec spec, and then spec slash controllers. Slash admin.
Seems to be giving you a lot still.
Yeah, but I think it's all admin stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. So far, it looks like it's all admin. Yeah, see, that's admin. Feedback controller.
I see.
It's really slow.
I think it's just CPU intensive. I'm looking at the usage bars in the upper right, and they're all.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Interesting. Yeah, okay, good. So we can also just specify a directory, and I bet if we do even better, if we just do slash, let's say, just slash account controller.
Is okay. That's not inside admin.
Yes, it is, according to the accounts controller spec admin.
No, it looks like it is, but it's not.
Oh,
Admin is unexpanded.
oh, thank you. So cache controller, let's say.
Yeah, I will definitely target better next time because, as you can see, mine is still running.
I mean, I think we get the basic idea. I just want to see if this one works because the other ones are still, even with just one folder, it's still, I'd say, prohibitively slow.
Okay. Yeah, mine finally finished up. So. Oh well, that's much more compact right there.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So we know how to. I guess we've relearned how to do RSpec. So now we can go ahead and write our test.
And let's see, I'm trying to see if I can pull up that one file and still get the options that I put up in my .rspec.
Step definition. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the, okay, so new category. That's so silly. Is it gray like that? What? There we go. Okay, new category feature.
So you're creating that new one in the features folder?
Yes, this is for the cucumber test, pretty much.
I see. All right. Well, let me follow along with you here.
Good, they have web steps, so this should not be too bad. So I guess for the new category feature, we start on the admin page. So given
I mean, I was thinking of just copying over. I just looked at create blog, and I wrote create category just to make it line up so that I can copy this off, for example. So you have a story.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, so create blog basically feature or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that looks good.
Assume that's what it's supposed to be. They're supposed to do. So I guess then we have a feature, so we want to look at so background. I am logged into the probably the same thing, given the blog is set up and I am logged into the admin panel. I assume that, and I'll just double check what logged into the admin panel means in what? Oh, I can't stand that. Okay. So mine are all going, just because that's how it indents things, mine are all going to be 4-space indented rather than 1-space or 2-space indented, which is what the thing wants me to do. Given the blog is set up, okay, so I am logged into, I guess in web, that would be in web, no, would that be support or environment? I am, so that'd be I am. Yeah, I am logged into the admin panel. Oh, nice, they added that.
Oh wow.
Hmm?
I didn't think. Well, now I know. Let me take another look at that. It's in Web Steps, right?
Yeah, Web Steps. Yeah. So why that sounded like a big discovery? Was it just that it has an I am logged into admin that?
I am logged into the admin panel. Okay. Well, let me. Yeah, I think we'll have to populate this. Make sure I have a file here with my web password that I'll just substitute in, which we'll need to make this web step work correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Wait, what? I don't think we should change the web step. Why would we change? Are you talking about changing the I am logged into the admin panel, or?
Yes.
Why would we need to?
Because your password is not 8 A's.
I think it just makes that up because the other test passes, so this
Really?
shouldn't be a. Yeah, all the cucumber tests pass. Yeah, because I bet this user is in the is like the database is seeded with this user or something. So let's.
It's possible that there just is no test that uses that line yet.
That doesn't make any sense because there's. You mean that. That's not the bug. I mean, this is all that is. That's just the setup for getting to this.
Okay.
For just the admin page, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah. I see that. We'll try. I changed it back. We'll see if it makes a difference.
Well, it won't make a difference because we're just this is just a given. We're just setting it up so we can actually do our real tests.
Okay.
I don't think so. Okay, so that's our background. So the blog is set up and I am logged into the admin panel. Presumably, it means that's the same thing. So now I could be mistaken about what the admin panel actually is because it's doing all these like account/login.
Well, that will. I'm pretty sure that will be apparent pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because it will verify that the login is successful in the execution of that single line. So given the blog is set up, when I am logged into the admin panel, then we can just leave it there and we can see if that passes.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, it should. So then I guess then since the cucumber is pretty quick, we can just do all the cucumber tests. Oops. What? Did it actually? No, it didn't. Okay, good.
It passes.
Yeah. Oh, that isn't our feature. So this right feature. So it isn't
Right
I don't think it's recognizing our feature. Okay, is this? Why wouldn't it recognize our feature though?
Let's see.
New category feature, create blog feature. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just says. Oh, yeah, it does. It does. It passes. Both of them pass. Feature create category. Given the blog is set up and I am, yeah. So this much works. But the only thing I'm concerned with is that what if we're not? I'm not sure if this admin panel is the this page here.
Right.
So,
I think. Well, I remember everything is actually all the database actions are temporary and then rolled back at the end of the Cucumber scenario. So it's not. It's like the account that's getting set up is different from the one that's actually set up for me right now.
Oh yeah, of course, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the part that I was confused about. So that
yeah,
makes sense now.
yeah. I guess Cucumber I guess just makes up some stuff.
Temporary database actions is the key.
Something like that, yeah. So scenario, let's see, scenario. So I think I'm just going to try. I'm just going to do something real quick just to be sure that this is the right page that we're talking about. So this is very trivial. I'm not going to keep this necessarily at all. Oh, I see. Feature. Then I should. Oh, okay. Let me see if maybe there's something else I can look at. So. The admin panel. Yeah, I just don't like this thing that says admin panel because it's, let's see, it doesn't check. Page would have content login successful. So account slash login. I guess I'm just going to try to figure out where what this does.
I mean, that's like one of your roots, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea. The thing is, I have no idea whether this corresponds to.
Are you looking at your Heroku instance to see where it would actually go, or?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Is try that.
I mean, you could probably use that pathing. Just log out of your blog and use that pathing in front of your Heroku URL, right?
Not in front of it. After it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just trying to, because what I really want to do, I don't actually want to test the login. I just want to test the, because for some reason this has to go through the whole, starts from account / login. I really just want to do slash admin, and it doesn't really test that I'm on in / admin. So I just want to see where it tests slash.
Oh, I
should be on the.
I think it just drops you onto the admin page as the first page that loads after login, right?
I don't know.
If you go to Heroku and you log out, you should be able to see that pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, let me be sure that I have my silly password that it gave. You have to remember for this project. Let's see here.
I created a text file in the typo directory. If you want to try that, that might be.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I thought I had it, but I probably also. Okay. Well, so much for that idea. I guess I'll just have to. Well, maybe since your you have your password and could you just check in the Heroku in the actual web page, if just double check that login.
Sure.
It actually goes to the right page.
All right.
I think it does, but
I'm logging out in Heroku now.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can see on top, it actually brings me straight to account / login. Once I log out, and then put in.
Yeah, this thing is blocking your. Sorry, no, it's not your fault. It's Google's stupid UI is blocking your.
The lower right.
Half of your the whole top bar of your.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, it'll be okay now. Keep go and show me the Heroku again.
Okay.
Yeah, account / login. Okay.
All right. So admin, great. Paste in my password. Mm-hmm. Now if I log in.
Yeah, admin. Okay, / admin. That's what I was. Good. I just wanted to be sure that it went to the admin. So okay. That's good then. We can reuse. I just wanted to be sure
this is the flash thing up here. The login successful.
Yeah. And that doesn't matter so much for us, but we can, because basically we just want to know what happens when you click on categories.
Right. So it gives me the busted message.
Nice.
So
okay.
See, this is actually I just let's see. I think I have to specify this better.
So the scenario is pretty simple. It'd be just like if in web steps. I think it's like it's not a button. I think I'm pretty sure it's a link. So when I follow, and then it would be the name of the link. So I'm going to take a look at the view to see what the name of the link is.
Yeah, that's.
That would be under admin, presumably.
This is where I'm looking right now. I'm like,
Yeah. Profile settings. I guess if we inspect the page, we'd be able to. I want to inspect categories. Inspect that element. Admin. Yeah. Okay. So that's the. Doesn't have a.
Right. Doesn't have
label at all. Doesn't have any kind of label. So how can we test it if it doesn't have an ID to follow is the question.
Maybe it doesn't have an ID in the HTML file, but it has an ID in the source file.
That would be strange, because the source file is just, you mean the template file?
In the yeah, like in the views folder.
Yeah. We could try that. I don't see why that would be the
Sidebar?
case. It's well, it's like no, because that would be like a whole. Oh goodness, the architecture is very, because these are all like little elements that are, these are partials. These are all partials.
The click button,
which is good.
visit
That
path
could be. Yeah, that could be correct though. I mean, it's very different. So I'm going to see if there's any other what the other. Why don't you keep looking in that area while I'll see what if in any of the other Cucumber tests there's actually things that might let us know. Oh, okay, yeah, I press publish, for instance. So.
I mean, those are for buttons though, right?
Oh yeah, I press, right. Good. I guess that, yeah. Yeah. But I'm wondering if, yeah, because there isn't really a, and publish isn't even on this page. Maybe there's follow link here. I follow foobar. Okay. That isn't helpful at all. Oh, silly thing. Okay. Features, create blog. I suspect that here, web steps. What am I doing? I click the link, follow. We're probably being too cautious with this. Okay, so let's see. I am logged into the admin panel. Now we could just try, because the only identifying information it has is the.
Yeah, I was under the impression that following a link would just look for the text in the link, but that doesn't seem to be exactly what's going on. So.
Is it not exactly? I mean, is there any reason to think it isn't exactly what's going on, or is
Well,
it just
I mean, that's what I expected to be going on. I'm just trying to. Let's see. When I look at the error message under categories, it's maybe it looks like it's trying to look for roots and not for links.
Oh, did you try? You went ahead and tried it already? When I follow categories.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I couldn't find without. Yeah, it needs an ID. So how does it? But no ID is provided, so we actually can't do that at all. I guess we could.
I think I'm just trying to think of what view am I actually looking at when I'm an admin, because I don't see like a immediately obvious answer to that under views. If I go to views, admin, all I have is folders.
So another thing we could do is we could just do something like okay, categories. Now presumably it We could just do something where we say, given I am on admin/categories/new. Without any of that login or the following stuff.
Is there so the stuff like click link? I mean, let me see. It's an active record thing, right?
I guess so. Well, that doesn't make. But it just doesn't have any. Okay, well maybe there is something in the. I just don't see why there'd be anything in the template if there isn't anything in the HTML HTML that's generated from the template. Okay, so features, environment. Oh no, it's views. Views. Admin. Yeah, it'd be admin/new. Yeah, this should be it. New.html. And it's in ERB, so of course we have no way of understanding this unless we know ERB. Except that it's pretty HTML-like, so that shouldn't be too terrible. So we're looking for a
All right. So yeah, the Paths RB has the the home page, the new article page, and I guess we would have to add the new category page, or no, not necessarily.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't have. If it doesn't have the admin/new
right
path in it, then we would have to add that.
Okay. Okay. So there's the new article page and the home page, or if it's not one of those, it goes to it searches the paths. It searches the existing, I guess, routes or paths on the words that you put between the and page.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I guess our options are to. I don't, because I guess we also want the admin to be logged in some way.
We have to be logged in.
Well, I mean, I guess we don't have to be logged in, but
I mean, if we're not logged in, we can't get to the admin panel to click on categories, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the problem though isn't that we can't click on the categories button. We've already that works fine. It's just what happens when we're redirected to the admin/categories/new page.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's running a 404.
Okay. So how do we want to approach this? I don't think that there's much point in looking in the.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's not about clicking categories so much.
Yeah, well, it's just because that's the way. The only reason is that that's like the way it was set up. I guess we could just do like a redirect or something, but it's so tedious. Okay.
Well, I mean, given the blog is set up and I am on the I'm on the something page.
Yeah, it would be on the like the new new category page. But well, that would be under yeah, that would be just you would are you thinking just modifying paths?
Well, I think we might just be able to use a couple of keywords, right? Because right at that point we just want to be viewing categories. We're not even creating one. Or let's see. The link says categories new. So
Yeah.
New categories page, or
Yeah, we can call it that. That's fine.
Yeah.
So and hold on, let me get to my so and we're sort of changing what the given is, I guess. The blog is set up, and I mean, I guess what I could do, like, if you really wanted to, you could do logged into the admin panel and then just switch to the categories page, because that's really all it does. So I'll just comment that out for now.
Okay, actually, yeah, that might be under background. If you look at writearticle.feature, that's part of the background. So I can copy that in.
Yeah, well, that's where I got it from.
Okay.
Also was one of those. So, and then, yeah, I guess like the new category page.
I think I would just I would save and run that and see if the regular expression matches what it.
Yeah, it won't, but you can definitely give it a try. While you're doing that, I'll take a look at paths.rb to see if I can go ahead and add that one.
All right. Make sure that you have category spelled wrong between the quotes.
Category. Okay, great.
And oh yeah, it's on the same on the other one too.
And in features, no, yeah, paths.rb. When the new okay, believe that's right. Given I'm on the new categories page, then I guess I should see whatever the stuff is on that page that
yeah, you should see the word, I guess, something of some. You should see the word categories, because if you don't, then you're on the error page.
Yeah. Then I should see. Oh, what's it supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like this. Yeah, categories, right. Unless that error message has the word categories in it, which would be interesting. Yep, no, it's fine. Actually, I'm going to try something just to be a little bit more certain of what's going on here. This isn't going to be the final test, but then I should see page you weren't looking for doesn't exist. See if that.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble getting it, like new category, new underscore category. It's not.
Oh, did you add it to the paths.rb?
No.
You have to do that. There's no
Okay.
way it'll work if you don't add it to paths.rb.
Okay. It looks like it was attempting to, but maybe it's not
Yeah,
quite there.
right. So let's see if that passes. Unbelievable. Okay. Record not active record? What? Given I am on the category, why does that fail? Record not found.
It could be that one of the names is wrong somewhere along the line.
Well, maybe this is the bug because
Yeah.
there actually is no such path as slash
/categories/new.
Yeah, there's actually no such path as that in or admin slash.
All right. Yeah. I mean, the professor did mention to us that if you're coding, you're probably not doing the thing. It's probably something that's not pointing in the right direction or is using the wrong metaphor or something.
What do you mean?
Or it's like using the wrong word for something, or something that
Well,
looks all right but is actually not.
okay, but I don't. Okay, but I checked. So new. So okay. So new cat. You mean like that? I wrote it wrong in.
Or no, it was given. It might have been given to us wrong, and we need to change a part of a path to something else to get it to line up with the actual thing. What I'm seeing here is that the action new could not be found for categories controller. In which case, I might start looking into the controllers folder.
Where does? Oh, that's good. That you got more information than I did. Yours was the action new. That's good. I'm on the new categories page. The action. I got a completely different error.
Okay.
So you wrote, okay, the blog is set up. I'm logged into the admin. Oh, okay, maybe it is like that.
Well, if I take a look at categories controller, it's index and short inherited from grouping controller. So open that. Da-da-da.
Categories controller, grouping controller. Yeah.
Maybe it's not supposed to be new when you click on that. I mean, it seems kind of weird, right? You're not. I don't think it's supposed to be calling new on it, and new doesn't seem to exist as method on this. If I were just clicking on categories from the index page, I would just maybe call index or something, right?
But it redirects. It's that doesn't make any sense because it's a link which redirects to. Yeah, see, it's a category. Where is it? Okay, inspect.
Right. The link itself says categories new.
Yeah. So I guess there's no controller set up to handle that call or something, because it should just really.
Yeah, there is.
I think this would require a deeper understanding of how Cucumber works as opposed to.
Like, let me try. If I just did categories in the URL, does it actually get me something?
Yeah.
Let's see. I see a page, but that's like a blog result page, not an admin page.
Yeah, and then it says
Admin categories.
page not found. It says.
Okay. It redirects to new. All right. Okay. Everything redirects to category /new.
Wait, why does it give me two different? So this is weird. It gives me two different messages.
Which one?
When I redirect, when I click on the link, it sends me to this page. But let's see what happens if I just put in that. Yeah, okay, that's right. But when I do, let's say I'm on this page and I just do admin / maybe I just misspelled it again. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. I must have just misspelled it again. So I mean, maybe it just doesn't read this because it's just a message. It's not really. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. The page you were so it says record not found active. So why does it say record not found? That doesn't.
It's looking at grouping controller block and find by permalink show.
Oh, okay. So it does have a there is a.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no, wait. Oh no, that's not it.
There's routes.art. Let's see here.
Let's see. Grouping controller comes from content controller, which comes from application controller.
Match live. Okay, articles controller, setup controller, categories controller. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're okay. So obviously, it doesn't have. I think we might actually be going a little bit too deep into it just based on the Cucumber test because we haven't even set up the RSpec yet, and we're already looking at the code. I guess it's just my issue. The reason why I'm looking at all of the code is because I'm not even sure if the Cucumber test is testing the right thing.
Right, right, and I mean I think that's an important part of just getting started on writing the Cucumber test in the first place, right?
Yeah, understanding Cucumber, yes.
Right.
Which I thought I did, but apparently I do not at all. Let's see, or maybe I do, and I just don't. I'm not sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
Features. Okay, so Cucumber. Okay, so I should actually see. But it seems like it doesn't like this. I am on the new category.
Yeah, it doesn't even get to whatever's after the new category page.
So I think we need to add a mapping to. At some point, we will have to add a mapping to. This is, I presume, the Cucumber test we would want. We need to add a mapping now so that the I assume in routes.rb so that there actually is a mapping to for that controller. It just doesn't make any sense to even start the RSpec test until there's at least a mapping for that route. So I guess we could just do like a sort of a add the method but not actually write any code in it, or the add the controller method just without any code, and then test from that basis.
Like, what I'm thinking right now is that page, this page, the categories, this should already exist.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I can show it to you in the views if you want.
Okay, we're views.
Yeah, it's
slash
views.
Categories index.
No, it's not index. It's let me find it on my machine. App views categories. Yes, and then it's oh no, I'm sorry. It's admin categories.
Oh, right. You're right.
New admin categories new. It's the only thing in there, in fact.
Okay.
So that should be our page, but there's no
route to get there.
Yeah, there's nothing in because if you do a rake routes, I'll do it on my.
Okay.
Oops, that will not get us anywhere. Rake routes. Yeah, because there just isn't, that page just doesn't have a mapping. So it would need a controller method. It would need.
All right.
An
Okay.
entry
I'm looking at categories
yeah.
controller here in routes.rb, and
See,
I was
there's no,
looking
as
at
far as I can tell, there's
categories,
no.
but I wasn't looking at admin categories. That's the thing. I think that's
Okay. Yeah.
because
Okay.
we need what we need is admin categories. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. So admin, that's views, and now we want model. So controllers. No, not that. Not controllers at all. We want configuration. Actually, config. Right. Yeah. Okay. So what I wanted to show you was that there. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. Okay. So we want. It should be admin slash content, but there isn't a new admin slash
there is
content
an
slash
admin
new.
categories, but there's no admin categories new.
Oh, admin category. Yeah, there's no admin categories new, and I don't think that's it. Because that would be
There's
action.
There's a categories new up here.
But there's no admin categories new.
Action.
Because the path is admin categories new. So
wait a second. So these paths, the controller and action, those are in the controllers folder, right?
I'm sorry. Which ones are you talking about? The
in the roots.
mm-hmm.
Well, if I look at controllers, right, in typo, or
Interesting else. Categories. I'm just gonna try
if
categories.
if I look at typo views, let's see, admin categories has a new, but categories.
What I have is the opposite.
All right, maybe I'm reading it wrong too.
So I have in mine. There's in category slash new doesn't really. So yeah. So that's the thing is
like I feel like a root, one of the roots just needs to be pointed from categories new to admin categories new.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just trying to figure out if there's even a method implemented for this. So I guess the thing is, yeah, I guess I just don't understand HTML or not HTML. How these URIs work enough to know if category slash new is a synonym for admin slash categories slash new. I don't think it is. I don't see why it would be. Although I do get the same.
I'm looking at admin tags, for example, and because that's something that does work. I'm trying to see if categories ought to have.
Yeah. Okay. So categories.
The views here. Under views, the tags just has a show HTML. Whereas if I look at controllers,
Yeah, well, I just want to figure out where the. Okay, so here's another thing. Maybe if I tried. Well, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. Because I just want to confirm that the cucumber is getting to this, even getting to this page, with the error message. So I know that I have it's the correct route. So okay,
Yeah.
I maybe got another 20 minutes left in me for
Okay.
this. But let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. So oh, okay. Scenario I click on category I given I am on. Oh wait, scenario. Wait a minute. Maybe that's just a big syntax error. Let's see. Given I'm on the new category. Okay, I'm going to try this. No. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be that simple? That would be pretty amazing if it were that simple. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, good. Okay. That's good. So at least I got it to recognize this new category thing. And so now it just says yes, excellent. Okay, that makes me very happy. So I got it to so good. So yeah, so we know that the mapping for this is admin/category/new. The error was I didn't include that slash, that leading slash at the
All right.
beginning.
I think I
That
had
was,
categories new, and maybe if I
yeah,
switch
okay.
that, we both had.
Yeah, it's trivial errors that caused a lot of anguish.
So trying to think, what is the difference between admin category and admin categories? Like, does one not exist?
Neither exists apparently, because when I tried both of them and they both give this message.
Right. But one
I
of
would
them, like I had categories new, and it gave me a different error in Cucumber. It gave me like
categories
the
new.
can't find the thing. Now, if both of these give me the same error in Cucumber, then it's something else that I need to look at.
Well, this should be. I mean, this should be exactly. They should be the same thing because both of them, when you do /new or sorry /category/new, it'll give you this page anyway.
Wait a sec. Wait. What? Okay. Okay. Now it's able to resolve at least.
Yeah, let me see what you got there.
Given I'm on the new category page.
Oh yeah,
it actually
you're good.
loads
You're good.
a page.
Yeah, we're in the same place. And mine actually confirmed that it is in fact showing this. The page you're looking for doesn't exist. So.
So you see, I was looking at admin categories here, so which is why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because look the page that comes up when I'm going here is admin/categories/new.
Yeah, me too.
But
I think that's the page we want to.
But
modify.
then why does admin/category/new look better?
Wait, what? Maybe. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see. Categories/new. Oh, yeah, because it has. So this is handled by the. Yeah, so that was wrong also. So hold on a minute. Let me try that. This should give the same results. Because there's a different page not found handler for some reason for other pages. I don't know why. But apparently there's it's just a different. But yeah, let me just run that real quick and be sure that still gets us to the same page. But you're right. It should be categories, not category. Oh, we really need.
Wait a second. If you put in category/new,
it gives you this page. But this will be that's no matter what you put in. Like if you just put in some garbage, it still gives you that page.
Okay.
So this is just the generic. This page you entered is garbage handler. Yeah, but this is good because it still says categories. So and it shows page not found, the page you are looking for.
It actually gives me the couldn't find category without an ID here on my side. I don't know.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Admin/cat. Okay. Oh. Okay. Why is it giving the... Maybe some of your page you are looking for has moved or does not exist. The page you're looking for doesn't. It should say the page you're looking for doesn't exist. Okay.
I mean, mainly I'm trying to at least get this URL to resolve coherently. So that way I can actually test what's actually in the place that it's supposed to be going.
Yeah,
when I go to that URL.
yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm just trying to get it. So right now it's showing me the so when I test whether it's I'm trying to see that this message appears, but apparently last time it was showing me a different message, so I just want to be sure that it's going to the right place. The new category page.
Like at first glance, it looks like it shouldn't even be taking you to category/new at first when you click that link, but that's a whole other can of worms.
And now it's okay. This is absurd. Now it's not even. Oh, okay. So categories. Yeah, couldn't find a category without an ID. Yeah. Okay. But what? It doesn't require an ID. This makes no sense.
Let's see, categories controller 28.
I mean, maybe this is good direction, but it can't. It's not even going to the page though. That's very, very bizarre.
New or edit categories is category find category.
Admin slash. Okay, so that at least is a different error message. Couldn't find a category without an ID. The page you're looking for doesn't exist. Controller slash admin controller slash categories controllers new or edit. Oh, that's good. It's at least giving us some.
Yeah, I'm looking
okay.
there too.
I think this is good because that means it actually is trying to reach someplace.
Yeah. It looks like it's yeah, that's what the if you look at line 28, line 9, line 8.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to look in rootstock.
So yeah, it's like the new categories controller. You have to read it in reverse. At first, it goes to line 8. It hits new. Then in line 9, there's a block.
So line 8.
It's looking for some sort of format block.
And this is in category. The categories controller.
Yeah, categories controller. It's in it's app controllers admin categories.
Categories controller. Got it. Okay. And it's checking if it's new. Yeah, new or edit.
It needs some sort of ID after it. And something .html.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I know how this would end up being resolved because we need to somehow, I don't know, like have a flat, like send it over Flash or in the add it to session or something like that. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the actual route is for this that is associated with this method. Mm-hmm. So it would be in, I guess it would be in admin. No, it would be in, yeah, so I'm looking in routes.rb to see if I can find, so it will match admin, okay, match admin slash, oh, okay. I think I see what's going on here. So it doesn't define admin slash what's it called? Admin slash
categories?
Thank you. Categories directly. It just has this string substitution.
Admin categories index.
Yeah, but this is just it maps to, but that doesn't, why index? What's this index here?
Well, that's something in the views. Now, if you look at the next one, admin categories and then slash action.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. So, okay, so is this what is this doing? Is this mapping, this isn't mapping to a controller, it's mapping to a...
Let me pull up routes.rb real quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, maybe I don't understand how routes.rb is supposed to work, but I thought that you would have somewhere you would have to have a mapping from...
Wait a second. No, wait. It's each of these things inside the W. It's creating rules to match something like this to that for each of these things up here. So categories is up here. So admin categories action would go to...
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on.
Admin, okay, and it would go to admin slash categories with the action as new.
The action is new, but the action isn't new. It's slash new.
No, well, you see, it's when you see match, admin, and then the capture is slash and then colon action, and then whatever's after the slash would be the name of the action in place of nil here if it exists.
Oh, okay, because action would be.
Right.
So in this case,
basically, what happens is admin slash categories slash new would resolve to admin slash. You want to go to admin slash categories with the action new, an ID of nil.
Oh, okay. But the actual this has nothing to do with the content slash new method at all. Or I mean,
I don't think so. I have to go back. If you go back to categories controller, means that like I said, you're going to categories controller and you're calling new. So,
but it's saying
to do format, and format looks like was nil or false, or maybe that's not the same format. I don't think it is.
Yeah, so block in. Okay, so find by. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if there's even a controller method that maps to this path, which it doesn't. It really doesn't look like there is one, but it's giving us a different issue here, which is saying that it's record not found. No, that's not it. It's
couldn't find category without an ID.
Without an ID, yeah. But it is giving us whatever. So in controllers admin categories controller, it is giving us what? Go away. No, oh no, there we go. Workspace. Okay, so I'm going to look in categories controller now. Well, so okay, so I guess we do know that this thing does map to categories controllers, and it just isn't.
It's trying to run the action new on the categories controller, but it's not returning something proper.
Couldn't find category, capitalized category, without an ID. Okay, so it's edit or new categories controller. There's nothing in categories controller. I guess it just inherits from. Yeah, I know. Then you were looking at groupings controller. Was there anything in groupings controller that? Wait a minute. So it says categories controller .rb. Oh, it's probably admin categories controller.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking right now. If you're.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Got it. And it's line 28. 28.
Category find params ID.
Oh, just the ID isn't being set in the parameters. That's probably our bug. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait a second. So, yeah, it says def index redirect to action new. And that's the same as we had before.
I'm sorry. Where are we? Def index.
I'm looking at the top of categories controller. The very top. If the link is sending us straight to new, then that's not going to change anything. I think the struggle here is understanding what respond to do format means. Let me see if I can find anything about
def new. Oh, under def new, but it's not. Is it? even touching def. Oh yeah, it is in.
Because it needs to do these things based on this
Yeah.
format block or this block.
But wait, what about what? We're not in new. We're on new or edit. I
Well,
believe.
no, it brings us to new or edit in line 9. You start with new because that's the controller action that's being called.
Oh, okay.
And it brings us in there, and then
Yeah, got it.
Let's see.
Okay, so it looks like it is. So I guess the thing is, it looks like our mapping, our cucumber test is correct at this point, it seems. Because it's calling this method, which ultimately we'll want to test in the RSpec tests to see that it renders this view.
It should. Yeah, I believe the test is okay. It's just a matter of getting.
Yeah, because I just wasn't even understanding what controller method was being called by it. So that makes more sense now. Admin / categories controller. Huh. Yeah, so can't find category without ID. That seems to be the right direction. So you think we're ready for the RSpec tests now?
Well, I feel like there's something in the controller here that needs to be like debugged.
Well, yeah, but that's why we have to write the RSpec tests if we want to follow the. I mean, normally I would just tinker with the controller itself, but somehow I think we're.
At least we have the premise of the test, and then once it's fixed, then the test should pass. Is what you're saying?
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it says given I am on the new category page, I guess it can't get to the new category page because it couldn't find an ID. Because I was just trying to be sure that I mean, that's the thing is I can't even tell. I think that the cucumber test is working because it's sending us to a controller, but I don't even know if the cucumber test is correctly formatted. So that's
yeah. It's like it looks like with new, if it's looking for an HTML file, which I think it is, it'll read it. It'll call basically new or edit.
Yeah.
So it comes down to new or edit, and then trying to render new. Save category.
Render new. Well,
no,
wait,
no, that doesn't bring us anywhere.
So what are you trying to do right now? I'm
trying to trace execution to see what would be causing something to.
Oh, just so we can know how to write our RSpec tests, or
possibly. I mean, because I just
remember we're not debugging now. We need to write tests.
Okay.
In order to debug. So.
All right. So you're planning on going back to one of our spec folder and.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the assignment. So we have to debug to start debugging.
Okay. So.
But I see what you. Yeah, I think it's a good idea because it's difficult to even understand really what this method is doing. So it's I don't even know how to test this on the unit level because I'm not even sure what this thing is supposed to be creating. It doesn't look like there are very many seams here at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there aren't any. I mean, there's like the render is the only, it calls the render method.
I guess I should start by running spec on the categories controller spec inside admin, right?
That is a good idea. Yeah, let's see how that. So let me see if I can figure out the specs where that is. Controllers. No, it is controllers. Controllers, admin. Yeah, categories controller. Good. So there is such a thing as that. Bundle exec. Oh, what was it? It was rspec, rspec spec / controllers / admin / categories controller / FD, I believe. Color. And I'll also just take a look at those tests. Ah, good. They all fail. Excellent. Factory?
I don't know.
Okay, so it test index. What? So describe test edit. What is test? Okay. Should have valid category. It just says failed. It doesn't say anything.
Line 7. Everything is failing on line 7. It's like a setup stage.
Okay, so line 7 of. Wait, how are you getting that information? Mine doesn't have any such information.
In after every red block under failures, there's a blue line.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Not on all of them, but yeah, you're right.
On all the
all but the first
failures.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, completely. Okay. Categories controller spec.rb. Okay. The thing is, we don't even know if these have anything to do with the bug that we're.
It says to do delete after removing fixtures.
I don't know if that. I don't think that affects us. Or it might, but I don't want to change anything before I understand what's happening. The problem is that none of these tests have any label. None of these. There's nothing that says what these tests do. So this is completely meaningless, and it's impossible to tell if this is. I mean, I guess it would affect the page, but okay. So I guess maybe
were we actually getting any failures before?
Yes.
Okay. On
the
RSpec side. Okay.
Maybe. I think it was just dots and asterisks and different symbols.
Okay.
So some of them were not dots. So, okay. So categories controller line 7.
Factory.
That's just new. In categories controllers.
Oh wait. Hold on a second. Am I looking at the wrong one again?
I think I'm looking at categories controllers in. Oh yeah, because factory is in category controllers spec. It's the new method, category controllers.
Right, but it's talking about line 7 in categories controller spec.
Okay. Before each, delete after removing factory. So maybe they removed the factories.
After removing fixtures.
Or after removing fixtures. Oh,
are they expecting us to remove all the No, I don't believe that.
Okay, so what? But does it even say what? It doesn't even say. There can only be one what? Validation failed. There can only be one. Oh, maybe because it's redundant or something. What does there can only be one ... mean? Have you ever seen that error before?
I have not. This is active record invalid.
Active record invalid. Validation failed. There can only be one. Okay.
Well, let's Google that.
Yeah, good idea. That's not helpful. Let's see here. Yeah. This might not even have anything to do with the bug that we're supposed to fix.
I see that running rake db test prepare fixed something. Let me double check to see if I went through all of the setup things. I thought I did. Oh yeah, because you know how for I forget if that's a thing that you have to do at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember something like that.
Updates your schema. It says rake db test prepare is deprecated, but
everything is deprecated.
Fair enough. So yeah, it says it checks for any pending migrations and loads the test schema. That sounds possibly vaguely important.
Yeah, but we already did. I guess. I mean, we might.
Did we do that?
I did the migration. I mean, I didn't do that. I did not do. I don't think I did that. It wasn't in the. It wasn't mentioned in the README. I don't think so. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't mentioned.
Yeah.
But there was of course some DB migrates which we needed to do, which I can do again. But I think that I don't think that will affect anything.
Okay.
Rake db migrate.
No. Wait. Yeah, I saw like an archive chat from this course, and let me paste it in the Hangout chat.
Oh, okay.
Somebody actually is mentioning the exact error in the exact place in the exact assignment.
Oh, amazing! Wow.
And he just said that running rake db test prepare seems to have fixed it.
Oh, okay. Well,
But-
then that has some authority then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, just do that blindly, but I'm sorely tempted at this point.
Well, do you think I'm not sure that it would hurt necessarily.
Like, I forget if it doesn't wipe out anything, does it? Because I mean, we've been doing a couple of, I mean, I guess all we've done is install typo and create a blog, and that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So
Rake DB test.
it's like the test database, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah,
What is?
I don't know either. I'm just looking at.
Okay, what does it actually do? You probably looked at this already, but handles cloning the databases so you don't have to run the migrations against test to update the test data. Well, I don't even. Yeah. Okay. So what is the test database? I guess. I mean, it sounds like it's doing the same thing as. It's just performing cloning the database. Why would you clone a database? Runs any pending migrations on the development environment and updates DB schema. Okay, updates the schema. I don't think any of the errors we're getting have to do with the schema. I guess we could try this. I don't know if it's harmful.
I'm trying to think.
Updating.
Like the schema is, we're like there was the issue that people have had before with like
Yeah, like the
orphan migration or whatever
that was. Yeah.
I'm trying to think how do you check. Yeah, I forget how do you check that. Do you remember?
No, I didn't. I don't think I had that problem, so I don't
Okay.
remember dealing with that. We could just do. Should we just try a DB? Because it doesn't look like it's harmful necessarily.
Well, it's rake db test prepare.
Yeah, rake. Prepare.
Yeah. Well, we'll just. I mean, the worst that can happen is we just have to restart a couple of steps. But honestly, there hasn't really been much actual change beyond that, has there?
Yeah, and I have yeah. So, and I have at some point I have this. Let's see, git log. I think I have this backed up. Yeah, setup typo. So this should be fine. Okay, let's try it. So db test prepare. Okay. So now let's try. Well, there you go. Not that it helps us much. But that was good advice, apparently.
It does
for what
apparently
it's worth.
fix it.
But I don't think that is the. That doesn't. I really don't think that fixes the bug.
Yeah.
That's just for the.
I mean, it might. It might fix a bug that's keeping us from finding the thing that fixes the bug.
Yeah, got it.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll do that now just so that, because why not at this point?
yeah, why not? And I don't think it hurt anything. So
It's rake db test prepare.
correct. Yeah. So I'm going to start writing another test, I suppose. Describe. Yeah, so we want to describe the.
You could check your Cucumber now too and see if that changes anything.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Kind of. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. It should still fail, but maybe it'll be more accessible type of failure. I don't think that'll really make a difference because it has to do with that.
I mean, it should fail, but as long
thing.
if it gets to the point where it actually doesn't find a thing on a page that it actually loads, then that's actually progress.
Maybe. Nope. It still gives the ID thing, which I think is probably okay. So we want to do in our Cucumber maybe something like, or sorry, in our RSpec maybe something like, so couldn't find category equals factory user login. Yeah, okay. So this is our dummy object with who has an ID, Henry.id. Oh yeah, okay. So the factory will presumably generate this object in such a way that it will have an ID. Okay. So now here's something I don't understand. The categories new page is accessed by following a link, not by submitting a form. So how is the ID supposed to be read by that page? Or by the controller when you get to it? Because it's not going to be in the parameters because you're following a link.
If you're following a link, then wouldn't you do like the question mark, adding the variables after that in the URI?
But that doesn't happen. That's not what the URI looks like. Right. Or, I mean, I guess there's a couple of ways of doing it, but since it's, and who knows how the auto grader is going to, what the auto grader is going to look for. Hopefully it'll just click on the thing, but let's see. Okay, so I guess we can just try, so it, maybe something like it, categories controller. Oh, wait. So no, that's too general. Describe. You don't want to describe the categories controller. You want to describe
new, or
I guess we want to describe new. Yeah, we want to describe new. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what is describe versus it? Is there a difference, or no? Well,
I don't know.
No. Just it goes in describe, I think.
Yeah, it goes in describe. Typically, yes, because it describe to end. Describe new. I don't know why you can just get away with. Well, anyway. So I guess we want to say that why is this all let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so we just want to do I think it would be get, right? Get. Well, let's look at rake. No, it'd actually be back here. See if it's okay, never mind. I should probably do cucumber. I just did the cucumber. Yeah. So it doesn't say what method maps to this. I guess that would be in rake roots. The okay, yeah. So action. Well, this doesn't show. This doesn't show the the controller. Okay, we want to see the controller would be in. Okay, so admin new. Admin new. Index, 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 index.
Admin new or?
Yeah, wouldn't it be admin new or?
Admin categories new, right?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be admin categories, but then the controller method would be new.
The action, I guess, would be new. Wait a second.
But I'm looking for the controller. I'm not looking for the action. So,
Yeah, the controller is admin / categories, and then the action would just be. Action is to the left of that.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, the action is the function that's called.
Yeah. So if you did admin categories / new, it would map to action is new, ID is nil, controller is admin / categories.
Okay, so it's admin / categories, and then there's index. So there isn't even a mapping for it, and it doesn't even say. But well.
If you look at the top of admin categories controller, def index redirects to action new.
Oh, I see. So it's index actually that you.
Well, no,
hilarious.
Because the link goes straight to new, so we're actually skipping this part. But if you did just do admin / categories, it would immediately redirect you to admin categories new, and I did try that, and that's what happened.
Okay, so we are looking at admin categories, and so we are looking at index, which is a synonym for new, essentially.
Yeah, well, index will, if you type in index, it will redirect you instantly to / new.
Yeah. Okay, so admin / category / index. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
If you just do category, it's the one right before that, admin / categories by itself without the action or ID, it automatically hits the controller admin categories with the action index, which pops into the next line. It's action index ID is nil, controllers admin categories, and it finds def index, redirects to action new, and then which is line 7, and then runs this thing that contains this newer edit, which contains when you go down to line 26, 27.
Right. So I guess with the testing, we would want to. So, but why doesn't the rake routes show the method? Are these all just posts or?
I think they're all gets.
These say get, but these ones are just blank. Why are they? How can we tell what the? They're blank. They don't say. They don't have a method. Or they don't have one. So
maybe it's when the same path acts differently for different verbs. If you look at trackback.
Oh, okay. So
for different.
So the verb doesn't matter here, but we can assume since I guess, and with I believe that when you follow a link, it is a get, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So we can go with a get for this one for our test. Yeah. Okay. So in our scenario. For this one, let's see, what are we doing? Yeah, okay, so it's describe new. I'm going to actually put this at the very end so it's easier to find. Here.
Yeah, I'm kind of like glancing nervously at the clock because I do have to get back to the other
Oh
assignment.
yeah. Go, whenever you want to, go ahead. I can try to finish this on my own somehow. I doubt that I'll be able to finish it by the deadline.
Yeah, I think this is where the directive of if you're having trouble, just talk about it in the Slacks, and that way she actually has the feedback to consider pushing it back.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if she's hearing that from us, I think that has a lot of
Yeah.
credibility in suggesting that we need some collective help as a class.
Yeah. Okay. So I might.
We could sort of like totally independently just mention that in the 545 channel right now if you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or I could do that to say that like Marvin and I were having trouble with it. We're going to try to finish it, but just wanted you to know that we're struggling. So
okay, yeah, I think I'm going to switch tracks at the moment.
Okay,
but
sounds
if you
good.
find something, certainly you can either let the class know or let me know. And
okay, sounds good. And I'll keep recording the video too for a little while in case I come across anything.
Think of new ways to curse the assignment. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, thanks for being my my buddy.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I appreciate your help. Yeah, I think you definitely gave some very good guidance with this.
I think we at least have a decent understanding of what's going on, even if we're not quite through to fixing it yet. You know.
Yeah. And, I think also with paired programming, I find it's a great method. Like when I'm doing it with working with Professor Williams, it's really nice because she really knows what she's doing. But I think for new people coming into it, it's probably more cumbersome than just working individually for people who are new to the
like with the professor, it's more of a Socratic method, whereas here it's sort of more of a kind of it's you get what you get.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks, and good luck with finishing up the OS stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I might ping you in Slack on that too if things are getting slow on that end as well. But we'll kind of make it up as we go along.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, take care.
See ya.
Okay, get. There is no destroy.